sure everything's running. It's all going well. Alright, I think things are fine. So, let's begin. Here we are. Alright. Well, hello everyone. I'm Stupid, and I'm here to learn how to do web design. So, you know, good luck. Don't know if this will interest you at all, but I'm gonna figure stuff out, so... What I'm doing here. I don't know what's a language attribute of... Alright. Oops. Right? Nope, fucked it up. What did I do? Oh, I forgot to close the HTML. That's what I did. There we go. Oh, I did the wrong button there. There we go. Now we're good. Excellent. Let's see. So, add a head element within the HTML element. And add a title element. Alright. Title element's text should be cafe menu. So, title. Go. Alright. Check. Yes. Good. I'm learning. Slowly. Several provides extra information not visible on the web page. Nest a meta element with an attribute named character set the browser how to encode characters for the page. Note that meta elements are self-closing. Oh, right, that's right. Inside the head element. Can I do that after or before title? I'm just gonna do it before. Oops. TF8. Boom. I feel like I should put on like some smooth jazz or something, but I don't know, man. That'll be something to figure out for next time. Actual content. Add a body element below the head element. Oops, don't need that extra one. Boom, got that. Awesome. Content add a main element within the existing body element. Go, continuing onwards. Add an H1 element. What did I miss? Oh, is it upset that I put spaces in here? Oh, so picky. Yeah, it was. It was upset that I put spaces in there. Let visitors know the cafe was finished. Add a P element below H1 element with the text established 2022. Alright. That was 20. Alright. Maybe I should put on some, like, something that I can listen to or something. Hold on. Need 2 sections on the menu, one for coffees, one for desserts. Add a section element with a theme. H2 element and section element. Text coffee. Next one. Now you've been limited regarding presentation and appearance of the content. You start taking control at a style element within the head element. Where would I want to put? Oh, within the head element. All right. Assuming I'm also gonna need an end style to close it. Got that one right. Can add style to an element by specifying it in the style element and setting a property for it, like this property value. Enter your H1 element by setting its text align property to the value center. Ah. Hold on. Buying it in style. What? Hold on. Style element, setting a property for it like this. Element. Oh, text align. Ah. See that? Move that over there. Ah, I get it. All right. Okay. Previous step, use a type selector to style the H1 element and center the H2 and P elements by adding a new type selector for H1 to the existing style element. Ah, okay. Boom. You now have 3 type selectors with the exact same styling. You can add the same group of styles to many of creating a list of selectors. I was like this. Ah, delete the 3 existing. Selector list. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that cleans that up a little bit. Less lines of code. 3 elements by writing CSS inside the style tags. This works, but since there will be many more styles, it's best to put all the styles in a separate file and link to it. separate style CSS file for you and switch the editor view to that file. You can change between files with tabs at the top of the editor. Rewriting the styles you've created it into the style CSS. Make sure to include the open. Okay. What's going on there? Why is that red? Anyway, so then, what was it? Oops. Code should not contain style tags. Oh, exclude. I thought it said include because I'm an idiot. My bad. There we go. This file, go ahead and remove the style element and all of its contents. Okay. Back left. I'm guessing we're going to put the CSS in there now. CSS is nest a self-closing link element in the head element. Oh. Give it a relative attribute. Oh, okay, alright. Relative style sheet. There we go. Keep going further than I should be. Trying to find something else. Styling of the page looks similar on mobile as it does on a desktop or laptop. You need to add a meta element with a special content attribute. Add the following with the head element. Alright. Boom. Copy and paste. Alright. Width. Nice. What is that? Initial scale? Makes it centered against the link to the CSS file and add another style to the file that changes the background color property to brown for the body element. Add another style. Okay. Can I add that within those brackets? Or do I have to add it outside of those brackets? Oh, for the body element. Background color. It's an interesting shade of brown. Very red brown. Brown, but makes it hard to read text. Change the body elements back to burly wood. Okay. Oops. There we are. Burlywood. Ah. More handy. Div element is used mainly for design layout purposes. Unlike other content elements you have used so far, add a div element inside the body element. Menu. Okay, hold on. Add a div element inside of body. Alright. Move all other elements inside of div. Okay, so all I need to do is div, and it wants me to give ID menu. And close the div. Yep. New goal is to make div and not take up the entire width of the page. CSS width properties. Perfect for this. And use the ID selector. An ID selector is defined by placing a hash symbol directly in front of element's ID value. Use the menu selector to give your element a width of 300 pixels. Okay. Menu. Width. Boom. Why would we move that all the way over there? Comment here, so I should comment out the line containing the background color property value, and you can see the effect of. Hold on. Comment out the line. Oh, turn it into a comment? Alright, I see. Select as a background of div element to be Burlywood. Oh. I see. Text is centered inside the menu element. Currently, the width of the menu element is specified in pixels. Change the to value to be 80% to make it any percent the width of its parent element body. Alright. Center menu horizontally. You can do this by setting its margin left and margin right properties to auto. Visible space around an element using two margin properties. Center the. Alright. Boom. More common to use different selector to style your class selector. Is defined by a name with a dot directly in front of it like this. Change the existing menu selector into a class selector by replacing menu with class name. So that's all I gotta change there. Yep. div element, remove the ID attribute, and add a class attribute. Ah, so instead of ID, it's class. Since the cafe's main product for sale is coffee, you can use coffee beans for back. Delete the comment. Content. So a background image property and set its value to boom. All right. Add an empty article element under coffee heading. Flavor and price of each. Okay. Article have a closing tag, I'm assuming. Since it doesn't say it's self-closing. Yep. Comic table will have related information. In this case, it will contain a coffee flavor and a price for the flavor. Nest two P elements inside your article element. The first one's text should be French vanilla, and this real. Oh wait, it got mad at me for having spaces last time. Let me get rid of that. Starting below the existing coffee price, add the following coffee. Two nested P. As before, the first P element's context should contain coffee. Alright, so lowercase macchiato 375. Pumpkin spice for 350. Hazelnut. Did it again where I make that damn A bigger than it's supposed to be for 4. Oops, go down. Mocha for 450. Alright. Oh fuck, what did I fuck up? Hold on. First P element's text should contain the coffee flavor. Coffee and elements with 2 nested. Oh, they're supposed to be separate article elements. I get you. Actually, what am I doing here? Boom. elements. Oh, I misspelled macchiato. I thought it was 2 T's. It's 2 C's. Should have just read the damn words. Verses currently stacked on top of each other in center with their respective P elements. It would be nice if the flavor was on the left and the price was on the right. Add the class name flavor to the French vanilla P element. Oh, no. It should be inside this. There we go. No? Add the flavor class. Oh, right. Class is just dot flavor, not dot class flavor. What? What did I fuck up? Do I put it outside of that? No. Yeah, no, that's not it. Where does it go? Well, class is a dot, right? Why is it not that? Why is it not that? Where was the other class that we put in somewhere? Put one in somewhere. Where was it? Oh, wait, is it dot name equals flavor? No. To get rid of these? No, it's still not it. What the fuck? What did I do? What did I fuck up? Where have I gone wrong? Yeah, over here. Where were we? Yeah, dot menu. So that's class. Add the class name flavor to the French vanilla. What? This is not as just. Try it with just that. No, something's off. What is this? Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking post on the forum. Go straight to Google. Fucking. What am I looking for? HTML, add. within P element. What do you get? P element, just letting you add class equals. Ah. I am stupid. Wait, class equals. Okay. So it's just class equals flavor. Or do I need to put that in? There we go. Okay. Actually, I should have just fucking kept that up in case I need to go for it again, but. We'll just keep that on Google in case we need to fucking get into it. Oh, had me with this up. Using new flavor class selector, set the text align properties value to the left. Notice when you want to align the price to the right. Add a class name price. Class equals price. There we go. Now align. There we go. All right. Okay. Slowly getting better. Sometimes we get hung up, but slowly getting better. Flavor, we're in the same line. P elements are block level elements, so they take up the entire width of their parent element. To get them on the same line, you need to inlet. To do that, in class attribute with the item to the first article. Class attribute with the value item. Class item. Oh. So that's an item like this. Display. Typing's awful. I'm all over the place. There we go. Inline block. Okay. Width of their content to spread them out. A width property to the flavor. Value of 50% each. Okay. Boom. What? Where are those? They're no longer inline. Okay, I guess it's gonna tell me. Yeah, no shit, that didn't work. Make each PM. Oh, change them to 49 instead. I see. cheese it by going just under. Space on the right of the price. You can keep trying very instead use the P element with the class price next to the P element with the class flavor. Same line in the editor. Like that. Change both the flavor. Be 50% again. Okay. So if you put them in line, they'll do that. Now that you know how it works, you can change the remaining article view. Gotcha. Why am I doing that when I can just do this? There we go. Next position, the other P meant to be on the same line with no space in between them. Challenge, complete the styling, add the out class flavor and price. Flavor. To this one. Oops. Damn it. Misclick once. Screw everything up. There we go. Make the width of the page preview smaller. You will notice at some point some of the text on the left starts wrapping around to the next line. Left side can only take a 50% space. Since you know the price is on the right, characters change the flavor class width to be 75. To be 25. Few steps for now. Go ahead and add a second section below the first for displaying the desserts order. Okay. Whoops. H2 element, give the text desserts. Okay, we get that done. Empty article, giving it a class attribute with the value item. Nest two P elements inside your article element. First one's text should be donut, 150. add dessert as a... Oh. Now we gotta... Yep. Class attribute donut as the item, but you have not defined a selector for it. CSS rule for flavor class. Add the rest of the desserts. Alright. Donuts, cherry. Price of $2.75. Cheesecake for $3. God, I wish prices were this cheap again. Cinnamon roll. $2.50. Oh, right. They're supposed to be articles on their own. I forgot again. Not there. Be good. Yep, there we go. So it just all continues on. There we go. Give your menu some space between content and the sides with various padding. Give the menu class a padding left, padding right with the 20 pixels. Alright. Better now. Try adding. Gotta add the same the top and bottom of the menu. It was just padding top. Yep. Alright. Menu have the same internal spacing. Go ahead and delete the single padding property value 20. Oh. So then it just pads everything the same. Alright, well. It's a lot easier. Current width of the menu will always take up 80% of the body element's width. On a very wide screen, the coffee and dessert appear far apart from their prices. Max width property to the menu class with a value of 500 pixels. There we go. Change the font family on text to make it look different. Each browser has some common fonts available to it. Change all text in your body by adding font family property value with sans serif. see. And closer. They have the same font family. You can still have the majority of the text sans serif, just the H1. Now both H1, so only these that use impact. Okay, so font family impact. Add a fallback value by adding another font name separated by a comma. Fallbacks. Add the fallback font. Alright, so serif. Alright, make this italicized by creating an established class selector and giving it the font style. Established. And we have to actually put it in there, don't we? There we go. We have heading element set by values we use. Type selectors, font size property for both, but use 40 for H1 and 30 for H2. So we're going to see where we are. Boom. Add a footer element below the main element. You can add some additional information. This is below the main element, so not within the main element. The footer add the P element and then nest an anchor element in the P links to. Okay. Oh, I gotta remember how to do this. Nest an anchor element. href. As the were anchor elements self-closing? I can't remember. I think they are. Nope. Should be nested within. You should have exactly one anchor element. I have exactly one anchor element. Is that it? No. What's the issue? Anchor. Oh. That? No. What did I mess up? Oh, I don't have any anchors in this one. All right, let's go over here. Not what I'm looking for, of course. None of these ones. Do. Thought they were self-closing. Are they not self-closing? Oh, but see, if I close it there, then it's no longer that. No. Hmm. Unless there's no results. Really, there's no results with it like that. All right. Be in here. All right. Hold on. Oh, they're not self-closing. That's why. I thought it was self-closing. There we go. I fucked up and forgot that A is not a self-closing element. Anyway, how does that look on here? Oh, nice. So add a second P element below the link and give it text 123 free code can't drive. All right. Oh, dumbass. There we go. I'll put it inside the other paragraph. You can use an HR element to display a divider between sections of different content. First, add an HR element between the P element with the class established. First, elements are self-closing. So HR elements are self-closing. Between the P element with class established and the first section element. Oh, nice line. Bet you we can change the color of it, huh? Then, like line, you can change the height, specifying a value for the height property. Change the height. Ah. HR height pixels. Background of the HR element to be brown. So, gotcha. What? Oh, background color. Idiot. There we go. Along the edges of the line, those edges are known as borders. Each set. Make all the edges of the border a border color. Alright. I misspelled border. Like a fool. Notice how the thickness of the line looks bigger. The default value of a property named border width is 1 pixel for all edges of HRL. To the same color as the background, the total height of the line is 5 pixels. Change the height of property to be 2 pixels total value. Go ahead, another HR element between the main element and the footer element. HR, create a little more room around the menu, add to it on the inside of the body element by using the padding property. Yeah, it's a fairly large gap between each line. Use the existing selector that selects all the P elements nested in elements with the class item. Set their top and bottom margin to be 5 pixels. Item, alright. Was it top margin or margin top? We'll see if this works. Margin top. There we are. In the previous, make the font size of the items and prices larger by using a value of items and prices. All right. Font size. Oh, did it already apply to it? Okay. But shouldn't it already? Okay. Yeah, it did. All right. Change the margin bottom to 5. However, now the space between cinnamon roll menu and its second HR element does not match the space between top HR and coffee head. By creating a class name bottom line using 25 pixels. Now add the bottom to the second H. Oop, missed the E. Alright, so that's how that works. I'm going to be styling the footer element to keep add a comment at the end of the text footer. Moving down to the footer element, have a value of 14. Oh, no, what am I saying? Don't make it a class. Oop. I went too far. A 14. Default color of a link that has not yet been linked down is typically blue. The default color is typically purple. Footer links the same color regardless if a link has been visited. Use a type selector for the anchor element A and use value black for the color property. Okay. Change properties of the link when the link has pseudo selector that looks like a property name, property value. Link to be gray when I use. Okay, so a property name, property value. Visitor. Okay. But why is it not block? Does it need underscores? Does this work? No, you should set the color property to. Oh. Dumbass. Color, not the name of the actual fucking link, dipshit. Honestly. I make it stupid. Change properties of the link with the mouse. Over them. Wait. Hover property name. Ah. A hover. Brown. Ooh. Look at that. Look how fancy that is. Ooh. 1 second. Look at that thing real quick. Alright, oh, that's good. Alright. What am I on now? Change the properties of a link that's actually being clicked to active. Ah. Keep the same color theme you've already been using, black and brown. Change the color for when the link is visited to black and use brown for when the link is actually clicked. The link is visited to black. Black. Brown for when the link is actually clicked. Alright. Make sure it has a different space from the top than the address is space at the bottom. The browser alt top. Change the top margin of H1 to 0 to remove all top margin. Alright. There we go. To remove some of the vertical space between H1 and change the bottom margin of H1 to 15 pixels. Alright, now the top spacing looks good. Space below. Menu's a little bit bigger than space at the top. Create a mass selector name address and use the value 5. Class select address for the mark bottom. Bottom 5px. The address to the p element containing the street. This one. Look at that magic. Great, but other than the coffee beans background image, it is just mainly just text using the coffee heading. Under the add an image using the URL and give the image an alt value of coffee icon. Double clicked. RC. Oops. Oh. Hit the wrong button. But it's not centered. Oh, which are blocked. Create an image selector. Block. Do that for. Just gonna be like these image block, yeah. They're gonna be image block. Margin left. %, or do I need to do 50%? Should it just be .image? No, hold on. Which behave like heading elements, which are block level. Create an image type selector and use the value block for the display property. Oh. Oh, auto. Yeah, that would have been smarter. If I could spell it right. I'm not smarter. Did it again. Did the exact same fucking thing. Slap the O before the T. There we go. Yeah, auto's a better idea than 50%. Trying to figure that out. Alright. Image under desserts. Just source equal. Icon. Forgot to put that in. There we go. Vertical space between H2 elements and their associated icons was smaller. The H2 elements default top and bottom space, so you can change the bottom margin 0 or another number. Negative value. Negative top margin. All right. Oh, look at that. Finished it. Look at that. We're now 2 lessons done. I did the first one off stream because I didn't realize what a good idea it would be to stream this stuff because I'm dumb. But now I am streaming it because I'm dumb. So let's start the next one. Ooh, markers, colors, nice and pretty. Web page start with the dot. I forgot to close it. Forgot to close the HTML. Like a fool. Nest a head element within the HTML element. Just have to add a body element. All right. Oops. Too much head. Next. Title element gives search engines extra information about this. In the title bar with the page open in the browser tab. Active once you display it within the head nest a title element with color markers. Damn it. There we go. Oh yeah, character set. Eight. Oh no, that's right. You don't put it in there. You fucking nest it in a meta element. I need to stop trying to jump ahead and do things and actually read what I'm supposed to do. Multiple self-closing meta on a web page. Each meta element adds information about the can be expressed by other HTML elements. Add another self-closing meta element within the head. Give it a name attribute set to viewport and content set to with. All right. Viewport and content equals. It's equals by width. Initial scale. Oh, okay. Name equals viewport. name attribute, have a name attributes, content attribute set to oh. Could be that. No, what? You have a name attribute set to view, a content attribute set to width device. All right, let's go to this again. Oh, indeed, I'm dumb. This? No. Hold on. Did I misspell something? So with the within the head, give it a name attribute set to viewport, and a content attribute set to width equals device width, initial scale 10. I missed an I in initial, misspelled it, and it's still wrong. Though that does mean one of my previous iterations could have been right because I was wrong there. It's so that should be viewport. Name attribute set to viewport. So should this still be content? There we go. Okay, so the way I had it set up originally was right. I just had this misspelled. God, this is so much fun. Wonderful. I am a fool. Adding content to the page. Within the body, nest an H1 element, CSS color markers. What? Oh. Forgot to capitalize the S's. Project, style, CSS, so we already have one of those. Nest a link element with the head of it, give it a relative style sheet to an href attribute set to styles. Head element. Link. Relative equals. Style sheet, href equals. Accidentally put a plus sign there. There we go. Just file, use our styling page as a reminder. Here's a, yep. Targets the H1 element, text align to center. Boom. Add some elements that you'll eventually style into color markers. First, within the body, add a div element, set its class attribute to container, make sure div element is below H1 element. Close it out. Could be within, oh, within the body element. Whoopsie. Wait, it was within the body element. Oh, dive. God, it's all these misspellings. Just make everything go crazy. It's probably the first thing I should check when something doesn't work is, did I spell it correctly? Such an easy thing to fuck up. But it creates so many issues. Div element, add another div element, and give it a class of marker. Within the div element, add another div element? Okay. I did stupid stuff again. Div, not dive. Div. Oh my god. I need to keep hitting. I need to stop hitting the E. I keep trying to type dive instead of div. Bunker, what are you messing on over there, bud? What are you scratching at? Oh, he's got a box and he's got it pinned up against the wall. Lord, remember the one way to add color to the color keyword like black, cyan, or yellow. As a reminder, here's how to get the target class. Target the class. CSS rule that targets the class marker. Go. Background color is applied. Since the marker div element has content in it, it doesn't have any height, but set that to 25 and the approximately. Pixels. $500. Oh, sorry, 200 pixels, not 500. We do this with the margin shorthand property. Last project. No margin to margin. Margin auto. Now that you've got one marker centered, it's time to add the other markers in the container div. Add 2 more div elements and give them. No, you should choose space to make it easier. Shorthand margin property sets margin, top margin, first value, margin, second value. Marker system. Margin property to 10 pixels auto. Colors you will make class H1. Pull the following adds both the animal and dog classes to a div element. Add multiple classes to an HTL. Styles of the first class you be overridden by later classes. Ah. 1 to the first marker. Add the class 1. Okay. Background color property from its value with UCS targets. Two and 3 are W. Why do I keep missing the first letter when I do that stuff? 2 and green. And 3 for blue. Two main color, the additive RGB model, subtractive CMYK. In this project, you'll work with the RGB models, means the colors begin as black and change as different levels of red introduced. Easy way to see this is with the CSS RGB function created a targets class container. RGB000. Function of the piece of code that can take an input and perform specific actions. Values or arguments for red, green. 0 to 250. 0% of the color and black. There's 100% of that color in the dot ones. Place the color keyword red with the RGB function for RGB function set. Red for 255. Value for green is 0 and the value for blue. Alright. Notice the background color for your marker is still red. This would be, yeah. There we go. Boom. Easy enough to do. Red and blue markers look the same degree. It's much lighter. 4. This is because the green color keyword is actually a darker shade and is about halfway between black and the maximum value for green. RGB function to 127. More vertical space in the edge of the container of the element. In the container system, add shorthand padding property to 10 pixels. Top set left and right to 0. Alright. In the additive, primary colors that when combined create pure white. Happening each color needs to be at its highest intensity. Set your green marker back to pure green for your back to 255. And combine them for RGB in the container. Set the red room. Secondary colors are color primary. Some second. Last up is you. Yellow. Pure green and pure blue. Pure blue and secondary, you learn how to create tertiary colors to finding a secondary function. So 27. Alright, what's the next one? Set blue to 127. Damn it. Keep hitting the key on either side. Violet combine magenta with blue. Blue set to 120. Damn near hit 6 again. 3 more tertiary, green, yellow, blue, and chartreuse green. So red is 127 and green is set to max. Sure. And then 2. Green is 127, blue is at max. Blue is 127, red is at max. I wonder why 255 is the max. Throw primary, secondary, tertiary color. Understand color concepts. Personal. Each element is set to pure black. Function. Okay. So we're just setting everything to pure black. Why the fuck does it keep leaving out the first one? No, asshole. Go to 0. Let's do it that way. Circle where someone over here each other. Pure red is between 2 colors that are opposite from each other. Complementary colors. Color. Use gray. Placed side by side, these colors produce strong visual. Appear brighter. Set the red value to maximum 255. 5. Set the base to 2. green and blue to 250. Very bright next to each other. Contrast can be distracting if it's over on a website. Choose one color as a dominant color, use it as an accent to bring out background color to cyan. H1 RGB function. It next to the ones is full RGB function set background black. Black, RGB set background color red. What are you? What are you messing with? You messing with the carpet again? Stop that. Stop messing with the carpet. You're gonna move your paws, dude. Hey, you, come over here. Bubba. Bubba. Yeah, buddy. Now it smells like lemons, and you hate it. Yeah. Yeah, now you won't chew on the carpet anymore. So I'm sure you'll chew at it again tomorrow. Adorable. Adorable little bastard. Alright. No, quit licking my arm. Back and play with some of your toys. I'm gonna finish this. Alright, fine. You can lay there, but do not chew on those wires, dog. Got the joys of owning a puppy. Huh. Shit. Alright, fine. I'll keep a hand on you, but then I can only type one-handed, which is gonna look even dumber than I already do. Set the background. What am I doing? Go to the red color in the center. Several other important. Color black. Remove background color value, go back to default white color. Alright. Add change the class 1 to red. Stop it. That changed it to white. What did that do? The hell? Update .1 to target the new red class. Oh. There you go. Stop. Let go of the wire. Do not chew on the wire to my headset, dude. Oh my god. I'm being attacked. Just, You are a problem, buddy. What? Why are you looking at me like that, goober? No, don't bite my hand. I was petting you. Stop it. Not. What are you doing? What? Stop. Quit. Go on me. Quit trying to bite me. I'm trying to pet you. I can't pet you if you keep biting my hand. Like. No, do not chew on the wire. I've already told you do not chew on the wire. Stop that. Just, dude. You are. Cooperate. God. Yes, I see your tail wagging. You're so nice and happy that I'm petting you. You fucking attention whore. You little shit. Little bastard. Alright, what am I doing? V function in the red is so it's the red value is at maximum. Okay. Done. Dude. Swear to God, you're gonna go for my throat. No, let go of the wire. Do not ever put your mouth around that. How many times do I have to tell you to stop that? All right, I'm gonna do this and move this wire over here. There. Now you can't take to it. Now you can't get to it. Now you're stuck here. Jackass. What am I doing? Green and blue. Green. Blue. We're changing these to green and blue. Green and blue. Fucking missed the T. Oh, dude. Bunker. Stop. No. Just see, if you relax there and like lay there like that, that's perfectly fine. But when you're trying to gnaw on my hand and chew through my wires, then it's a problem. Then you're a problem. Oh, I already did that. Yeah, submit. Very common way to hexadecimal. Ooh. Hash character and takes 6 characters from 0 to 9 and 8F. First pair represent red, second pair represent green, and the third pair represent blue. What do you... Stop. Yes, those are oranges. Stop sniffing them. No. You already pulled a bag of chips out of there, and I had to throw out the chips because you scattered them all over the floor. What do you... Hey, you have it... Oh, that's tasty. There you go. Yeah, buddy. Distracted with snacks. Good God. Bozo. Anyway. Back to what I have. Inshallah. Back to what I was doing. What was I doing? Oh, right. 0 for red, FF for green, 0 for blue. What? Property hex color with value 0, 0. FF 0, 0. Okay. So we do hash 0, 0, FF 0, 0. Okay. You familiar with decimal or base 10? Let's go from hexadecimal base 16. X color is 0% of the color of 100%. 0. No. Intensity of green by setting the value of the hex color to 7F. 7. HSL color saturation. This is HSL function accepts 3 values. Number from 0 to 360 for hue. Okay. Percentage 0 to 100 for saturation, and percentage 0 to 100 for lightness. Imagine a color wheel. The hue red is at 0 degrees, green is at 100, and blue is at 240. 0% or gray to 100% for pure color. You must add the percent signs to saturation and lightness values. Okay. HSL. So is it HSL 240 240 100% 50%. Boom. Gradient is 1. Ah. And background. Background. Change the background color property to background. Basic syntax. Linear gradient, linear direction, color 1, color 2. Alright. Here's hex RGB L. Now you'll apply a red to green gradient along a 90. Red, set the background property to set the background property to linear gradient. I'm supposed to put that in here. Linear gradient. 90 degrees. Okay. Function. RGB 255. And then needs at least 2 colors, yeah, and the same RGB function. Seller second color to pure B. Ah. As you can see, linear gradient. What? What are you whining about? What are you whining about, buddy? Alright, hey, I'll finish this up, and then that's probably when I'm going to end stream, and then I'll take you outside, because I'm guessing you gotta go to the bathroom, right? Probably what you want. Alright. What? Don't bite my hand. Ah! 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 Stop it! Do you need to go outside now? You have to go to the bathroom now? Is that what you need? You gonna answer me? What? Do you need to go outside? Okay, you gotta go outside. Alright, well then I'll actually switch this, transition this back over. I'm gonna go take out my dog real quick and then I'll be back. And I'm back. Alright, let's move this back over. He has gone outside and now he is playing with a bottle. Alright, buddy. What am I doing now? God, you. I should not have given that to you. Oh my god, he's just gonna go nuts. He's just gonna go nuts with that. Alright. What was I doing again? Where am I up to? Right. Oh, hold on. Apparently I dropped frames somewhere. Apparently I'm dropping frames extremely bad right now. Uh-oh. Am I? Yeah, I'm dropping a lot of fucking frames, apparently. Oh, no. Maybe my OBS is just lying to me. Or maybe not. Yep, there goes me fucking internet. I wonder what the hell happened. Oh boy. Don't you just love it when your internet shits out? Love it when my internet just shits out for no fucking reason. Yeah, well, anyway. I guess I'm just gonna continue with this. And see what. Oh my god, there it goes again. There it goes again. What the fuck is going on? Fuck it. I'm just gonna continue with this. It'll come back when it comes back. I don't. Fuck it. You pay for fiber internet, and this is what you get. Bullshit. Fucking hell. Anyway, fuck it. I'm just gonna continue with this. So. I'm just gonna continue with this, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. Fuck it. 75% color stop after the first red. What? Hold on. Color stops allow you to fine tune where colors are placed along the layer length unit, PX. For example, transition from take place at 90%. Most of the available space. At a 75%. Oh, okay. So. That? Damn. Alright, that takes up a lot. So, now the unit is basic gradient. Set the gradient to 180. Next, set the color stop for red to 0%. Zero percent, and the color stop for green at 50%, and blue for 100. Set, apply different shades of red to each color argument in the linear gradient. Shades on the top and bottom edges of the marker will be darker, while the one in the middle will be lighter if there's a light above it. Color argument, which is currently pure red, update the unit for 122.74.14. Modify the second color in the linear gradient function, currently pure. 245.62 113. 5 62 113. And then for the last one, 162 27 27. 27. No, not the entire thing. Part of it. Just part of it. Fucking jerk off. Jesus. Much more realistic. Okay, now you'll do the same for the green using a combination. To background. Background and then a linear gradient. Now he's chewing on the bottom of my chair. Degrees. Oh, I'm sorry, not RGB, hex code. Value 55, 68, 0D. For the second one, hex code 71F53E. 5, 3. Oh, interesting. What's the last one gonna be? 116031. Interesting. Color stops. You might have noticed the colors for the green marker transition as the same. Color starts at 50 seconds. All right. Remove the 3 color stops. Function to clean up your code a bit. Yeah. Why is my fucking... Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Why is this offset? What the fuck happened? If no gradient direction argument is provided to the linear gradient function, it arranges colors from top to bottom or along a 180-degree line. Oh. Removing the gradient direction argument. Alright. Apply a gradient to the blue marker, this time using HSL. Background. Done. It's already out on HSL. Gradient. HSL 186. 76, 16. Yeah. Oh. Got the second parenthesis. Second HSL function. 223. 90%. 60%. Third one. HSL 240. 56%. 42%. Now the markers have the correct colors. It's time to build the markers. red marker. Inside the red marker div element, create a new div element, the class of sleeve. CSS. Property. More realistic, give the sleeve a transparent white color. Background color to white. Opacity describes how opaque or not. For example, a solid wall. But a drinking glass is much. Opacity property with the value 0 or 0. 1. Sleeve opacity property 0.5. The alpha channel controls how transparent or opaque. You can add an alpha channel to the other CSS. Move the opacity. Oh. The RGB function. Add an alpha channel to an RGB color. Use the RGBA function instead. The RGBA function takes one more number from 0 to 10. Your alpha value. All right. Oh no, set the background color to RGBA. RGBA, pure white. No, what is it? Background color RGBA 255, 255. Oh, I missed a comma. Good, but it would be better if it was positioned more towards the right side of the marker. Add a new div with the class cap before the sleeve div element. Cap set the width to 60, height width 60 px, height 25 px. All right. See, sleeve disappeared. Don't worry, it's still there. What happens is your new captive is up the entire width of the marker and is pushing the sleeve down to the next line. Display property for div element. Go in 2 block under other view. Using 2 div elements in the same line, set their display properties to inline block. Create a new rule to target both the cap and sleeve. Oh, is it supposed to target both classes? No, you should use the class selector to target both the cap and. There we go. Comma. It's always a comma. Borders are usually set to none by default. In sleeve, add border left width property, 10 pixel. There we go. CSS, add the border left style property with the value solid. Boomski. Should be visible now if no color is set black is used by default, but to make your code more readable, it's better to set the border color explicitly. Alright. Shorthand property lets you set those border at the same time. Place border left with border left shorthand. Border left 10 solid black. There we go. Alright. Good. Border style from solid to double. Ooh. Border left shorthand. Use the RGBA function to set the color to pure black with 75. RGBA 00075. And now all you need to do is add the caps and sleeves to your other markers. Add a cap and sleeve. Yeah, I would just copy those fucking. Boom. Last thing is add a slight shadow to each marker to make them look realistic. Box shadow. Excellent. Killer. Here's accept number values in pixels and other CSS units. A positive offset moves value shadow right, negative left. Positive. Y moves it up, negative moves it down. Oh no, wait. Positive moves it down, negative moves it up. That seems stupid. Want a value of 0 for any or both. You don't need to add a unit. 0 means no change, okay. Height and width of the shadow is determined by the height and width of the elements it's applied to. You can also use an optional spread radius value to spread out the reach of the shadow. More on that later. Simple shadow to the red marker. Red, add box shadow property. 5px, 5px, red. If you want to position your shadow on the opposite side. Negative, negative, alright. Notice the edges of the shadow are sharp. It's because there's an optional blur radius value. Blur radius defaults to 0 and produces sharp edges, the higher the value of blur radius. In green, add the box shadow property with the value 5, 5, 5, green. 5, 5, 5, green. Alright. That's 5px, 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 green. Gotcha. The blur radius, spread radius defaults to 0. Is included in practice by adding a 5 pixel shadow directly around the blue marker. Add the box shadow property with the values 0, 0, 0, 5, blue. I don't think I needed to add P. Alright. Box in red, box shadow 0, 0, 20, 0, red. No, I'm sorry, blur radius should be 20. Red radius 0. Shadow. Replace the name color with RGBA function 83141408. Shadows for your green will have the same color position. Difference will be the colors. By the same position, blur, and spread. 0, 0, 0, 20. I'll leave the colors as green and blue for now. Alright. For the green marker's box shadow property, replace the named color with a hex color code 3B7E20CC. 3B7E20. So you can just add alpha right onto the end for it. Alright. Finally, for the boomer, HSLA. HSLA 233, yeah, 59%, 31%, 0.8. Yes. There we go. Should have a box shadow shorthand property with the value 0, 0, 20, 0. HSLA 223, 59%. Oh, 223, I have 233, 223. Oh, look at that. And I now have 3 of these done. But I think, considering things I've got to do today, that's probably where I'm going to stop with this for today. Next time, I think I'm probably going to play music in the background, because this was probably boring to watch. Anyway. Goodbye, everybody.